Droning is a thing I see more people do wrong on the gold and platinum levels above all else. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to properly use your drone to increase your chance of winning rounds. What's up guys, it's Jpeasy, and if you want to improve your Rainbow Six Siege game, click that subscribe button so you can see when my future guides, analysis, and tip videos go live. During my many hours of Siege, I've repeatedly noticed that many times there are no drones available for dead teammates to use and give callouts with. Many times I've seen people be flanked due to lack of information, and more times than I could ever count do I see people clearing whole sections of the map with their face, only to be shot from an unknown position that they have no clue the person is there. This is the reason I feel droning is so important and why I believe that if I could recommend one thing to you to improve your game, it would be droning. The goal of prep phase is to not lose your drone. If used correctly, each drone is basically an extra life. Don't be reckless with it. Keep it safe. You don't want to mindlessly drive your drone like lemmings into sight to get slaughtered for no reason other than to spot a bomb and maybe see what some of the operators are. The value of a drone is far more valuable than that.
Wow, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of wasted drones. Instead, what you should be doing with your drone in the prep phase is driving it to near where you're going to be spawning or where possible spawn peak locations are going to be. And either listening or looking around for broken windows, for ripped down barricades in order to keep yourself safe. So you can retaliate if someone's going to jump out on you.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Find wall, let you get those
run out
cans.
balcony, maybe?
Damn.
Got him.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry.
I was ready for that shit. And that summarizes exactly what you should be doing with your drones. Be ready for that. Be ready for the run out. Be ready for the spawn peak. Be ready for whatever the enemy team is going to throw at you. Just have the information to be able to execute when the situation is presented to you. The same thing goes when entering a building. When you've drawn yourself up to the building, when you've avoided the spawn peaks, and when you're trying to get inside the initial doorway, drawing yourself in a couple rooms. Have a position that you can quickly switch back to the drone in order to verify a enemy's location. And if you see someone within striking distance of the door, be able to execute. Be able to put yourself in a situation to succeed and have the advantage of intel. On the other side of things, if you see a teammate entering the building, instead of just walking in behind them, drone them in. Be their eyes. Pass them information from rooms before they get there. That way they know what to expect. They know the location of enemies, or they know if they, whether or not there's going to be someone waiting for them. Their success rate on entry will drastically go up, leaving you at a man advantage and a game advantage. And that is the theme here. Use the drones and the information provided from them to gain a man advantage by getting easy kills, and therefore a game advantage. The area that I find that causes the most general confusion amongst players is how and when to drone once in the building. I have separate strategies that I've tested while I've been playing to various degrees of success, but my general strategy now is to provide a drone that has flank watch, and then use my secondary drone as my forward drone or my intel drone. This strategy guarantees that I have two drones out at any time, so if my forward drone gets taken out, I still have a secondary drone for a dead teammate or myself if I ended up getting picked to watch my teammates back, or if I'm still alive, my teammates to watch my own back. Another thing I attempt to do as much as humanly possible, if I can be sneaky enough in my drone, is to get it into a position on site overlooking as much real estate as possible, specifically where you're trying to attack. So you're able to provide calls to teammates trying to enter site or capitalize on enemy known positions yourself. In this clip, you can see by moving a drone into position behind the bomb, I'm able to see where the enemies are holding in angles and relay the information to my teammate, allowing him to get a 1v2 clutch and win the round. This eliminates guesswork or the requirement to slowly pie across a room. This allows him to very quickly aim at an area where Smoke's head is and go in for an easy headshot. The last topic I want to cover for droning basics is post-plant. This is something I've actually only started doing recently once I started coming up and writing scripts for this exact video. So some of these clips are very recent of mine, and this has actually improved my success rate post-plant pretty drastically. Here the plant goes down and we don't have exact information on where this Valkyrie is coming from. I set up here in freezer in order to get angles on both, and I have the idea to throw out a drone because we don't have any information to be able to be relayed from teammates. My teammates are able to use the drone in order to provide me information on exactly where the Valkyrie is, whether she's crouching or standing or peeking or whatnot, in order to secure the kill and win the game.
Standing. Peeking out, right side.
I hope this introductory to droning was helpful. This will be one of a couple different videos I plan to do about droning and its help to your game. So if you have any specific questions about droning you'd like, leave a comment down below. And as always, my name is Jpeasy. Take it easy.